audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy.
It is the Dr. Greenthumb Show live on YouTube, Twitch, Discord, and the home site, www.brealtvcontest.tv, where we have implemented now the freezer. When we first had our Be Real TV site activated many years back, we had our live chat, which we called the freezer, because it was unfiltered. People were just, you think the insane asylum is rude. It was twice as rude. Mm-hmm. It is now open back up. So salute to everybody watching from there, and salute to everybody watching on YouTube, Twitch, and Discord, and, everybody else. We appreciate you, and thank you very much. And to my right, Mr. Goodlight, DJ C-.
What up, everyone? Happy Thursday.
It is right.
Mm-hmm.
The legendary Psycho Lizzy.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Good to be back. Good to be back with y'all.
For real, for real.
Always.
Up top of the treehouse crew, Bolton, Blombo, Bra, and the dominant one, the Dominator.
Oh, we're just up here. I'm recovering today, B, after yesterday.
Oh, we're going to talk about this recovery, all right, after. See what you got to recover
Art Bell
about.
got his hands on you?
See, he was having a hard day. He was having a bad day, to quote my song.
Having a bad day.
Off the Tell You Something album. Anyway, another legend in this building, Son Doobie, the Funk Dubious.
Thank you, B. I listen to you guys, man. It's just good to feel part of this elite team right here on the table. Word up. Love you guys.
Word up, Assassins Forever.
Who's the Dubious?
And we got my hijo, Malparido himself, E-Zone.
What up, everybody?
Yeah. Is he slightly out of focus, or is it my glasses?
I think I'm fine.
Okay.
The smoke is in focus.
Mm-hmm.
The smoke is in focus. Word up. All right. So tell us about your recovery, Bolton. What is it? Is it because you were so nervous yesterday? You were pronouncing Dana White.
I think it was when I said Dana, and then when I said Volcano.
In Volcano. I'm expecting him to say Montana today, because Montana banned TikTok today.
Don't forget rapers.
Yeah.
And the Las Vegas Rapers have a game this weekend somewhere.
That was the worst. I hadn't seen anyone. All of us collectively were just like, "What did you say?"
Yeah, dude, that was a little bit extreme.
I was like, "Wow." So, what kind of drugs were you doing yesterday? Yeah.
I think it was because I didn't even smoke weed yesterday.
Ah.
Now I'm just
Wait,
messing.
what?
I didn't even smoke yesterday, really.
Why?
I don't know.
There was a reason?
I don't know. There's a few days out of my week where I'll not smoke at all during the day, and I'll only smoke at night.
You're celibate?
Let me ask you this. Are these the days you're reading the worst?
Probably, I
Maybe
think
you
so.
need to smoke more.
Maybe I just need to mellow out a little bit.
Slow it down.
Bit.
Or read a book.
I'm interested to hear what your mom had to say to you when you talked to her after the show.
We're giving him the wrong advice, Be Real. We should all just buy him a book.
Well, his mom suggested that yesterday.
Like, we should all just buy him a book. I'll get you one at the farmer's market at one of those boxes where you take him for somebody's house.
His mom said she was going to
house.
send him a box of his books so that he could get reacquainted.
We should have reading classes with him.
Now we know that it was now we know why he just couldn't get those R's down. It's like there's obstacles in the way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I think when he don't get high, he definitely ain't hitting them hard.
like we were
Thinks
trying to
too
teach
hard.
him Spanish and give him the benefit of the doubt, but we didn't know how bad regular reading Colton was.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me ask Doobie something.
Tell me.
Because Doobie's here. And I've never heard him speak a lick of Spanish. Do you speak Spanish?
No, I do not be. I just act like I can, but you
Can
know.
you roll your R's?
Yeah, I mean, I can.
Can you say Rolando?
Rolando?
All right. See, that's okay.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Man,
Need to get we're gonna get you Rosetta Stone so you can learn some Spanish, baby. What the hell?
well, you know, I got a verse in Spanish that I do with Papi Chulo, but it has no R rolling. So
No hard
I
rolling.
was gonna.
Strategic.
Yeah.
That was hard to put that together because, you know, not like you be. I've heard a couple of remixes with you on it, man. You skill it like crazy. I'm not like you. No, I'm not. Not
Look,
like that type of.
I'll
Spanish.
tell you what, I'm not fluent in Spanish. I do all right, but in
Man,
terms of writing and performing it, I could do that.
Right on.
I could do that. Like if I get loaded, I could have a conversation in Spanish. But you know, like if I'm not, I'm like Bolton. I'm like pronouncing the word slightly wrong or phrasing it wrong, or because I'm thinking about it too much.
There you
Because
go.
like it's you know, like for us that were born here, it's you know, it's our second language as opposed to first. Like, you know, you may hear your parents talk to you in Spanish, which what I had. My father would speak English to me, my mother would speak in Spanish. And then sometimes they'd flip it. You know what I mean? But when I'm out in the street, my homies ain't speaking Spanish. My school teachers ain't speaking Spanish. I'm not even in a Spanish class of any kind.
Word up.
So it's like I never had to speak Spanish to any of my homies, and my mother and father never pressed upon me to answer back in Spanish. So I always understood more than I could actually speak it.
Really?
But later on in life, I started reading and learning how to write it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I still would have problems in actually having a conversation because I think about it too much. And when you think too much, you end up screwing it up. That's why when I write Spanish verses, I always give them to Hijo or Pedro so that they could reference and make sure I framed what I said right, that I'm not mispronouncing or having the wrong word in place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Pedro, the champion, Hijo, the balloon king right here, and Javi Lopez are my squad that oversee some of my writing to make sure I'm not playing myself. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes when I'm writing some Spanish verses, I gotta go to the translator and type it in and make sure I'm pronouncing it right. You know,
right. And here's the thing, though, right? And E-Zone could tell you this. In all these different sort of Spanish-speaking cultures, it's just like if you lived in LA and Texas and Atlanta and New York. We all speak English, but we all have different slang. So depending on who the crowd you're talking to, the slang is going to be different. Like Mexican slang is different from Colombian slang. You know what I'm saying? Ecuador and Salvador and everything different, like same components, right? Spanish, but the slang is slightly different. You know what I'm saying? And so depending on who you're making the record for, if you're trying to make it for all of them, there's a universal in between Spanish that everybody gets.
That's tough.
It's just that what slang terminology are you going to use that all the other ones are going to get?
Right.
Word.
Like for you know, for if you were speaking like to the Mexican contingency, right? It's lana and plata and feria as money, right? E-Zone.
Yep.
In Colombia, it's plata and something else.
Dinero.
Yeah, but there's another slang term for it. And in Cuba,
pesos.
Same thing. In Puerto Rico, same thing. They all have a different slang terminology for the bag. Yeah. You know, we all say in Spanish, dinero is the word, but like on the streets, everybody use something different.
True.
You know what I mean? And that's the thing, depending who you're speaking to. So if you're from Colombia, you're pretty much speaking to the people on the streets of Colombia. It translates out to everybody else if the music is universal. And the same thing if you're from Mexico, you know, you're busting out that slang and it's basically your culture out there, but it's in Spanish, so these other folks could get it. They're just determining, what does this mean? What does neta mean? You know what I mean? We know what it means, but I'm saying, like, some of those folks in other places, like, what? ¿Qué quiere decir neta? What the fuck is oh, man, I blew it. What is neta? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Of course we know what it means, but, like, in the other cultures, they may not know what that means in slang term.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And that's...
Word, man,
That's a
that's
different
so true.
I mean, what is neta?
It means, like, for real, like truth, like,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Like word.
Like word.
Palabra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's real. Like 100.
Like if you give me some
100.
J-Mo, I'm gonna be like, neta. That's word.
Hey, no. Hey, this Jameson bomb. And he would say, neta.
Neta. Yeah.
It's like a cosign.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dope.
It's like
dope.
saying it's like for real.
Yeah.
A cosign saying, yeah, this is real.
Gotcha. Neta.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Neta.
Word.
What'd
What?
you say, Colton?
Wait, what?
Neta.
Neta?
Neta.
Isn't that what it is? Neta?
Neta.
Neta.
It's just how you say it. You can't say it neta.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
not a Volkswagen.
Neta world
Neta.
peace.
It's not the Netaverse.
Not the netaverse.
You guys want to go out?
I can't breathe right now, dog.
Neta.
You guys are neta.
Hey, bro, I just saw the realest show ever. Son to be rock the crowd. Bolton says, neta.
Neta what?
Oh, man. Any Mexicans that would be around to hear that, they'd probably just roll on the floor or be just confused. Like,
Punch him.
I don't know if they'd punch him, dog. I mean, why are you so extreme? You angry today?
That's the first thing I've said.
Exactly.
Excellent choice words.
Excellent. That's a punch him.
Oh, shit.
Neta.
Get him.
Oh, no. You got to say it with more,
Balls.
yeah, webs. Cojones.
Neta.
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 See, you're doing the T like a T. Neta.
Neta.
It's a ta. Ta.
Neta.
Ta.
Neta.
That's closer. You just got to connect it a little bit more.
Is it kind of like that thing instead of menudo, it's menudo?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Neta.
No, no.
No, not
You
really.
still pronounce the T. It's just not the top end of the T.
Do I pronounce it as a D instead of a T?
No, you're not
okay.
listening,
No.
bro. I said the opposite. There's two ways to pronounce a T. There's neta, like you're doing, right? And then like a half T. You don't get that top end. It's neta.
Neta.
Like you're saying ta. Say ta.
Da.
Ta.
Da.
With the T, not a D.
Yeah.
Ta.
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 Neta.
More subtle on your T sound. Ta.
Da.
Okay, neta.
Neta.
Oh my God. It's his bridge. It's like he's got to work on his bridge.
Right. Well, help.
Raiders.
Oh, dominant one. That was hilarious. All right. Things happen.
Gotta get those R's, man.
Gotta get them R's and them T's down, bruh.
Hooked on phonics.
And you just explained it correctly with it's the half T. It's not the full enunciation of the T. You just got to stop. There's a certain part you know how to stop at. Just don't fully enunciate.
See, the T he's pronouncing is at the tip of the tongue. The T that's necessary for this pronunciation is in the middle.
Yeah. Neta.
There you go. See. Look at that.
That was good. C minus. I mean, man.
How's C?
And C doesn't speak Spanish,
I don't speak Spanish.
but you could roll your R's if you had
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
You know,
Roberto.
Rocio is a good friend of mine.
There you go.
You know,
So is Roberto.
Just
Roberto.
Man, yeah.
So is Regina.
I can't breathe.
Rolando.
Rebecca.
What about
Regina.
Enrola?
Yeah.
There you go.
How about Ronald? Or Rafael?
There you go. Wow.
Yeah. Just,
I can't believe there's chicks out there called Rafaela.
Yeah.
That's a crazy name,
And my good friend, Refugio.
That is his crazy name.
right? For a
Yeah,
chick?
Rafaela.
Rafaela.
because
Wow.
that's like being a female version of whatever the male name is,
It's
right?
it's like you know if you ever met a girl named Francisca, you're like, yo, she might have a penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
that was, that was
like when I was little, I used to be like, yo, does that mean she's like a chick, dude?
Like-
or like what's the deal? You know what I mean? Like when you
CD.
yeah, like
I mean, probably the pops was Francisco, and he wanted to name his daughter
Yeah,
Francisca,
That's usually the case, right? It's usually,
or you know.
yeah.
I mean,
yeah, what are other sus has names?
Yeah.
Imagine those people out there. He's like, oh, Francisco. Get all mad.
Look, starting in July, Bolton is either going to be stoked or really frustrated because in LBC, they're going to host free concerts on select Thursdays for Raising Decibels live music concert series, Mike. So either Bolton's going to be partying or complaining. Which will you be, Bolton?
No, I'm usually partying with them. I like the little street festivals they do. Like I know on this week, Saturday they're having Beat Street in Long Beach.
What is
Even, like-
exactly, what's Beat Street exactly?
They kind of do a little parade and everything. They have bands and food venues and taco trucks, and it's just kind of like a giant street parade party, like right in my neighborhood. The only thing that's a downside, every street is kind of blocked off, so you got to find a place to park. But I'll be able to do that tomorrow night, and I'll just keep my car there all weekend.
That is the one thing about street events like that, man. The traffic just ruins the city for that day, boy. It is frustrating. I remember when they used to do the LA street scene down here. Remember that, Doobie?
Yes, sir.
The-
Everything blocked off. Yeah.
They were pretty dope, but the streets over here, I mean, really nobody came downtown back then that much anyway because it was so grimy. Downtown Los Angeles, once upon a time,
Grimier?
Yeah.
was much more grimy than it looks today.
yeah.
Really?
Yes.
sure.
Yes. I mean, it didn't have the homeless problem that we have right now. That's an added thing, but it was like ran down and nasty. Like there were certain hip hop clubs and parties that would pop off in the most grimiest of places because that was really the only place these guys could get. Because, you know, the people in the downtown area were bleeding money. Like they could not lease out a building. They could not rent out a building. So they took whatever little money they could. But it was shanty down here for a time.
Man.
Right? You remember these times.
Absolutely.
You got to get like a special license to block those streets.
Yeah,
too.
so when they threw the street scenes, this was when, you know, there was the most traffic downtown because they would throw it downtown.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I remember seeing James Brown at a LA street scene.
yes.
Killing it.
Last-
Damn.
I could not. We stumbled on it. We didn't even know he was playing. We went to the street scene, and you had to be careful if you were an active gangbanger because every goddamn gang, you know, showed up to these
Yeah, I
things, and
remember.
you know, and sometimes they'd square up right there. But we were walking through it, and there was so many different performances, and then boom, we come across James Brown.
I feel good.
And he was, you know, and he was still in great shape then, like killing it. We were like, oh shit, we got to see James Brown, and that's my second one.
Hey man,
But those were cool. The only problem that with those were the gangs. Like they would almost always, like if they were in separate locations and these dudes over here kind of, they were like getting along, there may be a couple of Crip sets in the same spot and they're not like really beefing with each other. But the minute they run across a blood gang, it's on, right? And as long as they kept separate, things were cool. The minute one saw the other, it would be on. And the same with Mexican gangs, you know,
I
like
remember that.
like
yeah.
back then,
that's crazy.
you know, they were like having it out amongst themselves. So when you would see a rival set, it would happen. So it was either Mexican gangs going at it with each other, or Blooded Crip. And they would always, like, that's why we don't get any more street scenes, because of one of the last ones that there was a lot of stuff like that happening. And, we had just gangbanging was too big over here in Los Angeles for that to keep on going. Because, I mean, it's an open festival, bunch of streets, different stages, and it's free flowing. You cannot stop who is coming into it, because you can come into it from anywhere. You don't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
It's boom.
Word.
And, so they shut it down for a while. I mean, it might, well, hopefully one day they might bring it back, because, people are a little bit more, it ain't as crazy as it used to be in terms of like those kind of beefs. Now it's more about, they ain't trying to bang on each other. They're trying to rob people over there.
The new
We're
generation.
trying to come up. We ain't trying to, beat each other up or kill each other right now. We're trying to get these guys money over here. So. Let's gather up the sheep. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because the wolves are hungry.
Get that bag. Get that bag.
Yeah.
That smash and grab in the Bay is like at an all-time high right now. Like,
it's everywhere.
Stores are leaving like at numbers, like big numbers, like
oh yeah.
franchises and also they're like, yo, it's not worth it setting up, even if you lock everything away. Yeah.
Yeah, there was this one guy. He talked about how he pulled his car in to go into a shop to get something, and he left his daughter in there, but he could see her from the store. And someone went and smashed and grabbed with his daughter in the car.
The backpack, they took her backpack.
Yeah, took her backpack. Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
it's crazy.
That's
It's
crazy.
Yeah,
super crazy.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, man. These wolves are, hungry. Hey, look. So there's a major league pitcher on the Diamondbacks, Zach Gallen, killed the bird with the warm-up pitch.
Oh.
Feels bad about it, but it's a nod to Randy Johnson, our homie, who killed a dove with a pitch one time. He was pitching in a game, and a dove went across the plate, and the ball cracked him, killed him. He threw the ball so fast, right? It was so fast, damn near all the feathers on the dove blew off the dove.
Man,
Is there footage on this new one? I know there is one of Randy's.
Yeah, I got it right here.
I think I seen it.
Right.
oh no.
A warm-up pitch. Oh, man. That bird got smashed up right there.
Smash burgers.
Oh, see it go right there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow. Randy Johnson's is more pronounced. Look up Randy Johnson's pitch. That one is, it's right over the plate.
That's pretty crazy.
So you get a good view of it. I think they even got it in slow motion. It's like one of the most random things to happen. Bird flies across the plate. Look at
yeah.
He took all the feathers off that. Did need to be plucked.
Bam.
Oh man.
Look at the bird fell to its death right there. Look to the left.
Yep.
Boom, with no feathers.
Clean.
Clean.
Throw 'em on the grill.
Clean. Be clean. Yep. Clean.
And and he threw hard and fast, man.
Yo,
That's Randy Johnson. I mean, he's like 6'10". So imagine the velocity. I mean, all the feathers off that bird. I mean, look at it. All the feathers.
That shit was at least like 80 plus.
No, 90.
yeah, man.
At least.
Like a
At
nail
least.
gun. Yeah, just boom.
It's ready for the grill, man.
It's ready for the grill. You want to eat some? You want to eat a dove tonight, brah?
Go.
Pigeons.
We're gonna take out all the little guts and gizzards, and
Fillet of pigeon.
we're gonna eat pigeon tonight.
Hey, man, believe it or not, people are eating pigeon out there, man.
For sure.
Yeah,
You're
for
correct.
sure, for sure. Oh,
I was in Europe,
That's
and I walked by these two women, and one of them, I just happened to hear this, and I'm like, I can't believe I just heard this. She was like, I don't really eat pigeon, and they're looking at the menu outside, and I'm like, wow, this Chinese place is serving pigeon up in this. Wow, crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
This in America?
Nah, it was out in Europe somewhere.
Hey, I want to send a salute to Ludacris. He's receiving a Hollywood Star on the Walk of Fame.
Yes.
And apparently LL Cool J and Vin Diesel are his guest speakers. And I gotta say, man, Ludacris is dope.
Hell yeah.
You know,
Always.
Word.
dope recording artist. One of the dopest to me because like his style flips are crazy, and his pronunciation on the style flips, crazy. His bars, dope. Voice cuts through.
Yep.
I seen him live. He goes hard live too.
Yep.
So as an MC and as a hip hop artist, I get down with him. As an actor, he's done his thing too. I mean, it's one of the biggest franchises
Yeah.
in Hollywood.
Rock and roller.
And he does other roles. So he deserves that star. He is a star, and salute to Ludacris. Give him a round, man.
Word up. Big shout out to Ludacris. Word up.
Disturbing the peace.
He was in Crash, right?
Yeah.
Right. That was a crazy movie.
Dope.
Isn't he Fast and Fury too?
Yeah, he's in the new one.
And what's crazy is he started off on a mix show in Atlanta with DJ Chaka Zulu.
That's right.
Zulu.
Yeah.
Word.
He
Hell
was
yeah.
he was like one of the homies on the show that helped him run the show.
You know what's funny? That when like we did a show with him back in the days, and when I seen him, he was like, "Yo, y'all don't even remember like we interviewed you guys."
Yeah.
Crazy. Like he was probably
He was there for a lot
all
of
these-
us because he was with that radio station.
G96.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. I remember back in we freestyled, and he wasn't Ludacris yet. He was
Yeah,
still
that's
Chris.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
he was still
And
Chris.
Son Doobie, and you know somebody got it recorded, and B, like you said, he was connected to the radio
Yeah.
station.
I mean, he's a hip hop head because
Oh yeah,
because
Yeah.
realistically, before the South made their push, right, and implemented a sound that now everybody emulates to this day right now, they were rocking like traditional hip hop down there on that station.
Word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so, dude is a student of the game.
Yes.
So it's no wonder that like his style flips and what he does is universal. Because I mean, he comes from the South where they developed their own sound to get respect the way they got it today.
Yep.
But he comes from that lineage. He studied. He got to play all the dopest hip hop records with Shaka over there, and did interviews with a lot of us, and he soaked up that game, man, and became one of the dopest guys. Like I would say, like, he's right there with Busta Rhymes.
Oh hell yeah,
Yeah, he could rap.
definitely.
That would have been a good versus. Busta and Ludacris.
Does Busta have a star?
No, not yet.
Not
He
yet.
probably will. He probably will. Busta's that guy too.
Yeah, Buster
But
is that guy.
But that would be a really dope versus that I would love to see.
And they both got Neptune beats. So
They got Neptune beats. Both of them got ramp up
Bubbles.
songs where they're rapping fast as hell so they can keep up with each other. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, that would be one of the. They should let me be the guy. who
The
helps.
curator.
the organizer.
Yeah, hey, yo, Tim, yo, Swiss, let me help y'all curate some of these battles. I mean, y'all fucked it up for us, and I'll take that one. Yeah, you know what? I asked for
time,
reprieve on that one.
I'll take
Nah, it's already
I like how you
done.
did that.
You're good. You're good.
But yeah, I bet I could curate
Oh man.
the
Please.
battles that people would really
yeah.
want to see, as opposed to some of this
Oh yeah.
nonsense that's been going on.
And that's crazy. When you think about it, they got some of the hardest songs in like
Yes,
you know what I mean? And got
For-
bars.
hip hop style and radio style
Yeah.
and features.
Ooh, yeah.
Like I'm telling you, that would be a compelling thing.
Like you know, 2 Chainz came out of that camp too, disturbing the peace.
Yeah.
Oh, word. Hell
2
yeah.
Chainz
they-
was his hype man. I remember back in the day, that was his hype man.
Yeah, that was his hype.
Right.
Started doing his own thing.
they should take it up a notch and make labels like go battle each other.
That could
You know
be
what I
dope
mean?
too.
Ooh,
Like-
rosters.
Rosters, yeah.
like a Death Row versus
not
TDE.
That's not a bad idea.
Oh yeah.
E-Zone. It's not a bad
Yeah,
idea.
E-Zone, I like that, dude. That's dope. That's really dope because you could really have like, I mean, if you wanted to do like a Bad Boy versus Death Row and have the roster, you know what I mean?
You could do it now because there's no beefs.
right.
Get GU.
There's any beefs. No do.
No doing it. No,
Mm,
right.
Yeah, no.
If you don't want no dancing in your video, you don't want no backgrounds, shiny suit, come to death row.
When he said that, man, the way he said, "Come death row," and then he just backed up.
Oh, that's what.
Man.
Isn't that what they made?
It's called the proclamation.
After that, because it became very militant, that's why they made their own label. They're like, "Fuck this, we're out."
No, they already had
No,
the
they
label.
already were.
They dropped
yeah.
their hit. Like everybody's like, "We ain't fucking with y'all no more, man. This is gonna end bad."
It was really petty shit.
Well, yeah, it was a bunch of but it was historic, man. And when he said that, it was some whole. And then
classic.
Snoop saying, you ain't got no love for Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre? Well, let it be known then. I was like, oh, that was
He's in
classic moment.
He's in jail.
The East Coast got love for West Coast artists. There's no doubt
Absolutely.
about that. You know what I mean? There was never a doubt about that because through all that so-called East Coast, West Coast beef, we at Cypress Hill were going back and forth all the time. And Red and Meth and Onyx and Wu-Tang and the Beatnuts were coming to Cali. Ain't wasn't nobody making no big deal out of nothing. Everybody was coming to enjoy the hip-hop show and not caught up in what the media was trying to perpetuate and make a bigger deal of so that they could villainize hip-hop. It wasn't just about villainizing Big and Pac and Death Row and Bad Boy. It was about villainizing hip-hop.
Yep.
That's why they perpetuated all this crap.
Yeah.
Media
You know
had
what I mean?
a lot to do with it.
Now, real things have happened, no doubt.
Yes.
But they, it's like they were drooling from it because it was news to be able to
The media.
to put hip hop in a bad light.
Yeah, well, back then, we didn't have the internet at the will to be able to, look things up. So it was all based off rap magazines.
Word.
It was The Source. It was, it was even
Word.
Vibe magazine.
Y'all remember? Yeah.
You remember Vibe magazine had they had the cover with it was Biggie and Puff.
Yeah, I told them.
It was Biggie and
That
Puff.
was a dope
Yeah,
issue.
Biggie and Puff, and then the Death Row one.
Yeah, that was a dope issue too.
Where it had all four, you know what
Remember,
I mean? Or
yeah.
The five, yeah. So a lot of that, the magazine media was
The source.
the source for it. You know what I mean? Like,
Word.
True.
Man, you opened
Hey.
my third eye, you guys.
Hey,
Word.
the source used to mean something back then. Like now the source, I don't even know what's going on with the source, but the
Wow.
source back then was like the Bible.
It's a source of media.
hell
No.
yeah.
It used to
But
be
that's
the
all
hip
we
hop
had.
Bible. Now it's just, one of many sources for information on hip hop.
Yes. Like
Now, are they at the top as they used to be? I think they didn't flip it to the digital quick enough. And I think that's why, This Is 50 and other sites are,
Doing better.
have advanced past them
True. Yeah.
as far as being where people go get that information about hip hop or rap music or any of the
yes.
it's no longer the main hub of where you get this information.
True.
Word.
But it was back then.
But it was
man,
was like the Bible to hip hop.
everyone waited to see
Rhyme
a
of the
Source magazine
Word.
in the stands.
Let me tell you, when we had our beef with the Source, we were burning Source magazines every night on tour on
I
stage.
remember.
Whoa. Wow.
Oh man, I had a great speech too. I don't remember it, but I remember it being great. And we'd pull out a Source magazine, whatever issue it was. We were spending money to buy it just to burn it.
Wow.
And because here's what this thing. They were taking shots at us back then. And, for a difference of opinion, and I'm not even going to get into that because it's a whole goddamn long story. But they went from loving us to hating us, right? So they wrote some ill shit, right? And I was like, well, we don't have a magazine. The only thing we could do is make songs and then burn them on stage. Like not burn the magazine, but burn them. Like speak to the uffery that was happening with them, right? And in the heat of the moment, someone threw a Source magazine up on stage so that we could disrespect it.
Oh wow.
And we, boom, torched it, and then that became a thing. Okay, this is how we get back at them. They have to rely on people to go buy their magazines. We're here in front of people that bought tickets. We're going to give them our information about this BS that's happening with these folks right here, right now, and we're gonna flip it on them. And we sure did, baby. We sure did. It was.
Oh yeah, I was there.
There was some epic shows like that, and you know, these were in front of sold out crowds, people that were hardcore Cypress Hill fans, and as far as I'm concerned, we won. You know, they didn't crush us because they had the power of the media. They could write about us and sway people's opinions, but like our fans would not be swayed, and we would not allow it because we were out there really like giving it to them.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only way we could do it. We didn't have a magazine that we could publish every month. It was either the music, and with the music, if you had just put out an album, it's not like today. Writer disses you today, you could like put out a single that night and be like, yo, squeeze.
Real quick.
Right? Back then, you couldn't just go to the studio and make the song and put it out. You had to convince the label that this was a good idea to put this song out, unless you were going to put it out yourself. And nobody had the resources for that at that point yet.
Yeah, Colton.
So it's like, okay, this is the way we get them. You know what I mean? Hey, they burned us in the article.
And
cool.
let me tell you something. If you was to do that today, burn the magazine, it would be on the media the next day too.
The next day,
go
yeah.
Back then, nobody was, you know.
Yeah, right. B was,
Yeah.
he was ill. B was ill. Yeah, we didn't give a shit.
I did not stand for the.
Yeah, I didn't go for that. Yeah, B was like, I don't go for that.
Which tour was this?
Starts burning TVs with KPLA.
This was every tour after they started the beef with us.
Wow.
What was the beef?
We
over?
did not relent.
What was
Real.
the beef? Over what?
Be real.
The beef was over an opinion I gave to James Bernard. James Bernard was one of the editors at the time, senior editor, and I believe co-owner, till they pushed him out because he was totally burning bridges and, you know, wrecking relationships within the Source magazine with hip hop artists because he became very outspoken, right? Very opinionated, and people didn't like his opinion. For us, it wasn't like that. For us, he didn't like my opinion. He asked me about what I felt, you know, like, hey, we're putting TLC on the cover of the Source. And he asked me this at an event. So a lot of people were trying to talk to us in the course of our conversation, right? And I basically told him, I said, well, you know, they're dope and that's cool, but this is not hip hop. This is more like R&B with a splash of rap on it. This doesn't meet the criteria. Plus, it's their first album.
True.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like to every hip hop group, you said they either got to be gold or platinum, or you have to have at least two albums out to meet the criteria to make the Source, right? And this ain't it. I mean, they're dope, you know, for what they do, but this is not hip hop, and the Source is hip hop.
Yes.
And so before he can rebuttal me, before he could, you know, say his piece, Joe the Butcher comes and says, hey, I got to talk to you about the album. Because we're at an MTV event, right? It was a MTV Awards, and this is the after event. The award show's over. We're in the fucking shit, you know, hanging.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm speaking with James Bernard, who was cool with us before that night.
Okay.
He was mad cool, and I didn't give him any attitude neither. I just said, in my opinion, this ain't real. This doesn't meet the criteria that you gave
Just
groups
shooting,
like
right.
us.
Right.
They're not really hip hop. This is more R&B, and you know, this is their first album. They haven't gone gold yet. We knew they were going to, but they hadn't got it yet. And this is their first album. They sort of just boom pushed them on the cover immediately. And it was, hey, it was good for them.
For the back.
It was good for them, but
Right.
like by the criteria that we got, it was slightly unfair to other hip hop groups, including us.
Wow.
But I wasn't dogging him because he was our friend. I was just giving him my opinion.
Yeah.
And before, again, he could retort back, Joe the Butcher says, hey, I got to talk to you about the album. I said, hey, let me just talk to him real quick and we'll get back on this conversation. And apparently that pissed him off. The very next issue, after we had just got like 4 stars and like, you know, the pump up, they start dogging us and they start kind of getting racial about it and stuff like that. So
Really?
they start dogging Soul Assassins. We're talking House
Crazy.
of Pain.
That was crazy. Yeah.
For no reason other than that opinion. Because we were always cool with the source, and we were like, cool.
Yep.
Until that happened. And so then we were like, okay, we went on the warpath after that. And we were like, not looking back. And we eventually squashed it with Dave Mays years ago. But before that, it was like anti-source after that betrayal. It was a betrayal over an opinion.
Wow.
And James Bernard, he was the one who caused that because he got emotional about what I said, as opposed to revisiting the conversation.
Right.
He got emotional and got pissed off and launched a torpedo on us. So we launched him back.
That's whack.
Then they realize that he's poisoned. He goes over to XXL and starts poisoning XXL.
Wow.
So we hit XXL too.
Yeah.
Because he was now putting his opinion about us towards, at XXL.
Wow.
Crazy.
That was another magazine that also had a lot of good headlines and sold a lot of magazines off of
There used to be a lot of fucked up writers that they would interview you and twist your words around and write their own thing. Like I would read it sometimes and be like, I didn't say this. You ever had that? Like,
But listen. I just wanted to say, people go through meticulous. You would be surprised how they go out of their way to hate on you. And I just wanted to say that because you guys are so talented, and I've seen that. And sometimes people don't see it, and I see how people get jealous sometimes. I'm just saying, that's it.
Yeah, no, that's real.
Yeah.
With the source, it was more about that James didn't like what I told him.
wow.
And he would not stand for it. I'm like, well, dude, you're a friend. I was being honest with you.
took it
I was giving
personal.
you.
What is the problem?
Thought you would like that.
Yeah, I thought you wanted an honest opinion from a friend, because we didn't look at him as just a writer. He'd come to the Cypress Block and hung out with us for our first interview with them, and then we hung out with him when we were in New York. We'd invite him to shows, and we were totally cool with them. And he goes and asks me that, and I give him an honest opinion. It wasn't brutal neither. I was like, oh man, y'all this and that. It wasn't none of that.
Come on, man.
It was just me talking to a friend, and he didn't like what I told him.
Damn.
Sometimes being 1,000, people can't take it.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, listen, if someone's being like completely 1,000 honest with you, and you don't like what you hear, instead of ramping up and getting emotional and getting that tension and having resentment and bitterness, slow it down. Take a pause, take a breath, and talk it out with that person so that you don't have this resentment, this bitterness, this beef, this stress that rolls within you for all these years that just slowly cuts you down. Like, I forgot about that dude long time ago, and I don't let it stress me. But when people ask me the story, I'll definitely give it to them, because those are facts. It's the truth. I don't get pissed off about it, and I hold no resentment for it. Like, he got emotional. That's his problem. He's got to deal with that.
Right.
I had fun because I am a Titan, and if you come for me or the squad, I will give you what you are looking for. The L.
I mean, that's a case of you got to keep it business, man. Keep it, he got personal with you,
Well, it was probably because he probably really believed in that as a.
Like, you interviewing someone, they could say whatever. It's not. You shouldn't take it personal. Like,
But it was just
okay,
regular
that's what-
conversation, right?
Regular conversation.
In an interview. So.
It's like if you came up to me at an after party for an event and you say, hey, B, what do you think about this album? I don't know if I'm feeling this album.
Right.
Exactly.
You could be like, all right, well, that's
Cool.
your opinion. Cool.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you got offended because I said, I'm not really feeling, well, what do you mean?
Yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean, dude?
You know what I mean? Like, How could you get mad over my opinion?
Right.
You asked for it.
Yeah, right?
Does it always have to meet your liking? And I didn't say it in a bad way.
Yeah.
I was trying to be like holding them accountable to what they said. Like, this is what people think. I'm not the only one. I'm just telling you what, as a friend, because I could tell you.
Yeah, why are you taking it personal, Chris?
Yeah,
Dude,
Chris.
you said.
Take it personal. Take it personal.
You said, dude.
We said the time.
Some people in the chat are asking about Industry Insider magazine. Were you guys a fan of them?
Oh, yeah. Industry Insider was owned by one of my partners, Chang Weisberg. And I actually wrote for the Industry Insider magazine.
Yeah, they're cool.
And this was epic, see, because the source didn't even have the, I can't even say it. They didn't think to put this together. These are all the significant Latinos at the time that represented hip hop. And the source didn't do this. The Industry Insider magazine did it.
Dope, that picture.
They didn't.
Like back in the days, magazines ruled.
Yeah.
Yes.
Magazines was everything. If you had a magazine,
because the internet was not.
It wasn't a thing.
It wasn't a thing. So this is where you got your information.
Exactly.
That was a real picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all flew to New York because that's where Pun and Fat Joe were, and we all gathered up to do this photo. All the significant Latinos, except for maybe a couple that maybe were on tour, were not in this photo. But like the rest of us, this is at least that we're doing rap music, hip hop music.
Who took this picture, Esteban?
No, it was someone from the Industry Insider magazine. I can't remember the photographer it was. It could be Tony something.
Wow.
But yeah.
Wow.
Dope. He looks good. I like how you got your hat. That looks dope, man. You guys are hip hopped out. You guys look good.
Hell yeah.
Guys, man. We're...
There was, what was the other picture? Was it in Brooklyn or it was in New York where it was like all the hip hop MCs?
Yeah, that was Double XL.
Double XL. Okay.
I was in there. Beat on Speed was in.
I don't think I was in there.
You sure?
Was I?
Yeah, I think so.
I
It was
don't remember.
everybody up in there. I mean, no?
It's like songs. Some of them I just can't remember doing. Like someone played me something the other day. I was like, what? Did I do this? It was a metal. They were playing a metal song. It was DJ Lord. He was playing me something that I did for a video game. I think it was for Major League Baseball or something, but it was all metal. Like there was no hip hop element to it at all.
Wow.
Except for me, right? And I didn't remember it at all. When I heard it, I was like, "Damn, I did that."
Wow.
Shit is crazy.
But that's because we do so much. You can't possibly remember everything.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, where is this? We're like, when did we do this, Bobo? He goes, we did do this. You did this. Yeah. All right.
Quick job.
Oh, yeah.
Here's a little list of the video games you've been in: NFL Street, Blitz the League.
Nice.
Yeah. I did music for some of those.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
It was a paintball video game?
Yep. Greg Hastings. It was a pretty good game too. I think they still have it.
That's cool.
Man, what do you do? Run around like
You could play it live too. Like there was like you could play on teams. Like if you had like 3, 4, 5 people, or as many as you had, you could play on a paintball team against another team live, like the way they do it today.
How was the graphics?
Really good.
Interesting.
If they kept it going, the graphics are obviously better. But like at the time, the graphics were pretty good.
That sounds fun.
Greg Hastings tournament paintball.
Xbox.
It's old school, right?
Now, right? Like that's like 2002 or 3. Right?
Something like that.
Remember those like LAN parties they used to host before? Like, it would just be those big boxy computers, and
Yeah.
now it's really fucking tight.
Like a sleek, it's got more of a sleek design, right? It's
Well, like this is like a high definition and everything now, but like before it was just nothing but a bunch of boxy computers. Things like
yeah.
that.
Sick.
Yeah, the quality is crazy.
What's the best game machine to get right now?
I don't know. I'm not into gaming.
Not-
Yeah.
'Cause I just bought my daughter a Nintendo Switch, And
I thought you meant computer-wise. Yeah, I could have told you to get a Switch. A Switch is good.
Yeah.
Well, you know, everybody wants something different. Some are rocking with PlayStation, some Xbox, some
I don't know nothing about that.
all the other stuff.
I'm learning, though.
Yeah, I had to get away from the games because like I get too addicted. I gotta leave it alone.
I get addicted too, bro. So that's why I'm only play certain games.
I can't even do that.
I'm cool with
I'm stuck.
I'm cool with playing certain games where I'm like, all right, cool. This new game came out. I'm gonna play this for like 3 months, and then yeah, you know, and then I'm like, and I'll pass it, and then it's over, and then I won't play video games for like a good 8 months, 10 months. Like I don't really want it, but I'm like, all right. But if it's a game that I like, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play this hardcore because I like to get 100%.
Hell yeah.
Sometimes it's good to smoke one and you get goes in a zone.
Yeah, every now and then. Every now and then. But like if I had the, yeah.
Shout out to the strong one because he was so good. He was like world's #1 at Tiger Woods golf.
Tiger
right?
Woods, yeah.
Champion.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I've seen, Steph Tone, right?
Yeah, Steph Tone, man.
He taught me, man, how to play that Tiger Woods, man. It's the best. The PGA tournament on the PS2. I never got as far as the 3 and the 4, but just for Tiger Woods for the PS2, man, Steph is amazing, bro.
Yeah.
I never seen, he always gets eagle. How do you do, in a video game, eagle. Yeah, I don't know. I get like a, man, come on, man, bogey here and there, but Steph is eagle, man. I like that game, man. It's dope.
Yeah, dude. #1.
Salute to the strong one. He's out there. He's doing a show on the 18th. When is that? Is that today?
Sunday.
Where he's at?
Today.
Where he's at?
Today.
The South?
Daytona.
In Daytona. So all y'all on the East Coast, if you're close to Daytona, go check out the Deftones. You know what I'm saying? They playing tonight. Probably, in about 2 hours. Because it's, well, no, it's early. It's like five down there, 5 something. 5, no, it's about to be 6 for them. They're probably playing in a few hours. The Deftones. Make sure you check them out.
Hell yeah.
Do you got a flyer for that so you could show people's?
No flyer for that current.
No, there's no. All right.
Hey, they just
Messed up, Colton.
damn Colton.
Damn, Colton. Go to deftones.com. Check their schedule. They usually post it there.
Yeah, they killed it in Vegas on Sunday.
I know they did. How long was their set?
They did 1 hour and 25, I think.
Nice. So they were co-headline.
Yeah, it was basically the headliners were System of a Down, Korn, Deftones, and it was like Turnstile.
How long did Korn play?
Like 1 hour and 25.
Oh, so they all played hour 25.
Except for System.
They
System
played
did
2 hours.
2 hours, dude.
Why?
2 hours.
Dude,
I love how big
they sounded great. They were tight, dude. Everybody was tight.
2 hours.
Yeah, dog.
Look at it. I want you to see something, okay? I want you to see something. All right, look. This is which festival? Was this the one? No, that's not the one that was in Vegas. This is for tonight. All right, now think about it like this. This is a stacked lineup, yes?
Yes.
Okay, was the lineup in Vegas stacked like this?
Yes.
2 hours after all that. That's a lot.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy, man? Like seeing Rob Zombie, like he's a rock dude, but I'm really a fan of his movies.
Yeah.
You know, so that's like
They're
crazy.
nasty.
Word up, word.
The House of 1,000 Corpses.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
That's my shit.
Oh, you like the crazy stuff, yeah. I remember you said that.
Slipknot.
What's your favorite comedy? And you said The Exorcist.
Man, it is kind of funny if you think about it.
Suicidal Tendencies.
In time.
Ugh,
Dude, fuck you.
that was hilarious, though.
Tool and Deftones.
He was cursing that priest out crazy. Like,
Go to hell.
Death Heaven.
Oh, my God.
Are they bringing a new one back? Like
No.
a new Exorcist?
They got like 5 of them
yeah,
now.
new one's coming
Yeah,
out.
no, they're making a new one.
It's about the priest.
But it's like, yeah, so it's the priest
It's
point
the
of view.
prequel.
No, the priest point of view.
The priest after, because, you know, he pulled the demon out.
Yeah,
so-
but he died.
Did he?
The priest jumped
There was
up.
2.
Nah, he just broke his neck. That's it. He was good.
Well, yeah, you break your neck, you die.
So they say.
Nah.
Well, actually,
They're saying they're making an Exorcist 2023 dropping in October.
do they need to make one?
No.
What?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Just saying.
Oh.
Velveeta truffles, anyone?
No.
Good, because I don't have any. No,
I
I'm
was like,
saying?
where'd you hide those?
No, it's on this paper right here. Velveeta is teaming up with Chocolate Company, to create the truffles.
Gross.
Velveeta cheese filled with chocolate
that looks
truffle.
good.
Oh, so it's
Cheese and chocolate. Chocolate and cheese.
it's cheese on the outside or in the
It's
inside?
just shaped like like a cheese, like a
Like a
pasta thing.
It's probably a layer of cheese on top and a whole lot of
I
chocolate.
think it's just supposed to be a replication of it.
Oh, just but not taste cheesy.
I don't think it's gonna be cheese.
That's kind of
It says cheese-filled chocolate truffle. Velveeta cheese-filled chocolate truffle.
Might be that cream cheese though. You know
Velveeta.
that one that's
You're assuming a lot of things.
Once
I have a sweet tooth, bro. I know these little.
Yeah, but
We should find them.
you haven't seen. There they go right
Look
there.
at them. Look at them. I would do it.
I wish they had one of it cut in the middle, and then I could tell you, like, I knew there was gonna be the white filling. That's the cheese, dude.
Yeah. I think you're
I'm
right.
good.
Yeah.
I think I'm good.
Like that cheese spread, that cheese whiz kind of.
Yeah, see, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, that kind of.
yeah. There's
Like-
different kinds of cheese.
But you said cream cheese, and that's
Yeah,
not
but it's
the same
creamy.
thing.
That's what I meant. Like,
Okay,
yeah.
I get you.
creamy cheese.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right, melted cheese.
I'm interested. That's a good sweet and savory at once. Like
It is. It's kind of interesting.
like the pretzels and peanut
I
butter.
don't know how
together.
it works, but
Some of those chocolate mixes are weird. Like, have you ever gone to See's Candy and you're like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You try one and you're like, all right, let me just see what's good with this one because I never tried this. Shit.
sometimes I'm very disappointed by those.
Yeah.
It's too rich, or it just, I don't know.
None of those chocolates that is like double chocolate ever hits like the way they make it sound, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like whenever they're like, oh, this is triple chocolate, I'm like, come on, this is too much, dude.
Dark chocolate almond clusters? Come on.
Hey,
Okay, that's our almond cluster, though. I'm talking about.
Yeah, almond clusters are good.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
Speaking of chocolates and all that, like, what you guys think about Cheesecake Factory? Like the cheesecakes, though.
Oh, they're great.
They're
They're
good.
fire.
Pretty
yeah.
good, right?
Yeah.
I just went the other day. Yeah. It's
Their food menu is okay. It's not bad.
okay.
Yeah,
But their cheesecakes are on the one.
Ooh, fire.
It's almost worth it just going in there just to get a cheesecake.
Yeah,
and
just
go.
wait on the cheesecake.
And
yeah.
then you just have a drink and then that's it.
And they have a variety of
Super
cheesecakes.
variety.
It ain't like it's 1 or 2, 3 little punk ass cheesecakes. It's
not
like
like-
they got a
It's
bunch.
not like Marie Callender's bitch ass.
Oh.
They got like limited on there, but
Exactly.
but with this place shit's on them.
You get
Strawberry
blueberry,
cheesecake. Yeah.
raspberry.
Raspberry.
Caramel.
They got exotic shit too.
Ooh.
They got they got the
Cheesecake.
I'll get like.
Here's
yeah,
all the
look at-
cheesecakes they offer.
Oh, see, look at that. Come on. How could you go wrong?
Good.
Then we're not here for food. We just want some of the cheesecake.
And that whipped cream just kills
Oh,
it right there.
with the whipped cream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's not
Yeah.
regular, dude. That shit is like whipped.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, you ain't wrong on that shit right there.
Like they make that shit come out of the bag.
Out of the bed. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you can't abuse that, but like if you've got the craving for a cheesecake, that is the place out here at least to go. There's other spots you can get great cheesecake at, but
Correct.
it's called the Cheesecake Factory for a reason.
For a reason.
Yeah.
Por razón. Can you say that, Bolton? Por razón.
Por razón.
There you go with the no.
Por razón.
You didn't even remember the tip we gave you, man.
No, I
Pause.
put the tongue on right on top of my mouth, on the roof of my mouth. That's where I put the tongue.
to the front teeth.
Yeah.
No, you didn't do it.
Say it again.
What did I say in the first?
Por
It was
razón.
nete.
Por razón.
Por razón.
Ugh.
You put
not
the Z
por-
thing somehow.
Razón.
Razón.
That's how you sound, Colton.
All right, let's move on. It's time.
I mean, he's trying.
Jerk.
Next year's coming.
Time for submissions. 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 Time for
shout out to Snacks.
That's right. And shout out to the LAFC in the house last night. They cheated us. We were supposed to win that game. It ended up in a draw. Stank ass refs stank ass officials stole the goal. It was horrible. They were making all the calls for the other squad, and it was unbearable to watch. But the boys did great. They actually won the game. It was stolen, so we'll call it that. But it ended up in a draw. But it was awesome. It was awesome night. So much energy in the room.
All right, first submission of the day. We got Psycho Les up in here with a little joint submission.
Well, all right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, my God.
I'm smoking that right now.
That can't be a joint submission. It's got to be on a,
Nah, but you know what? I was just telling him, you see how I when I twist the joint, it stays nice and tight and packed in. The other one wasn't doing that the last time, but this one's pretty good to me. I impress myself sometimes. So. Nah, but I'm smoking it right now.
That's cool.
And next up in here, we got Dean Jones with a little bit of a quesadilla.
What?
Quesadilla.
Or as Bolton would like to say, quesadilla.
Quesadilla.
I'm just joking.
Quesadilla.
Saying it has chicken, low-carb tortilla, hummus, spinach, jalapeno, and mayo.
Need some guacamole on there, B.
Yeah. That looks good, though.
And he says, to the table, I'm really eating those small portions. I send it in. It's the only way to lose weight for me. Low carbs with fasting, and most days I eat 2 small meals with 1 tiny snack.
Word up. That's called discipline, baby. That's called discipline. You stay on that.
That's right. Yep.
That quesadilla looked like a healthy quesadilla, though.
It is.
It didn't look like the ones that you would make, but...
Right? It's all greasy.
All grease.
Bart's would just be like, put sugar on it.
And then put it in the smoker.
Yeah. Be real, do you know how much sugar he puts in the barbecue?
Yes, I heard. He's trying to give us diabetes, man.
Yo, like...
Thank you for your support.
He blew up his own spot.
Like, yo, that shit was crazy. And he was telling me, he's like, oh, it's not bad.
But in all barbecue, in reality, all barbecue uses a lot of sugar.
It's true.
It told him use stevia, dude.
That's the no, you don't want that.
I know. He's gonna be
Like,
That's worse than sugar.
Like, if you didn't use that sugar, it probably wouldn't taste good to you, probably.
No,
Right. It would be a lot of
nothing.
nothing. Yeah, it'd be like, this is bland.
What the hell?
What did you do?
That's why you don't abuse it. You have it every now and then. You don't live off of that.
It's not supposed to be a novelty meal every time, bro. Sometimes you just gotta eat meat.
It's not supposed to be a food group.
And we got G. Lorraine up in here saying, one of my brothers hooked up for Mother's Day, and I helped making his bell pepper, grilled pineapple, and is it serrano? Topping. Serrano.
Okay, that was better, slightly, in an ugly way. Serrano.
Ooh, look at that. Healthy portions. I like that.
Yeah, that's good.
I would
Yes.
get,
That's a good amount.
we going for a little bit too, second plate.
It'll
right.
do. It'll
Yeah.
It's
That-
good and healthy.
That looks good.
That
Yeah.
first one's getting demolished, and then there's gonna be a second one for sure.
Yep.
Same,
Yeah,
same.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
same thing,
yeah. Nah, I'd probably just do one. I can't do it'd
What
probably
would
be
you-
more.
is
It'd
that-
probably be
It would
more-
be better for you if you only did the plate and not a second one.
Yeah.
But sometimes, that's just
Sometimes
fire,
it's
bro.
so good that you can't help yourself.
right
but
now-
that's where discipline.
Right now, if we had a continental salad going on outside, I think we'd all fuck up 2 plates.
Nah.
Not like not necessarily like full
maybe today.
seconds.
Maybe today I would.
Okay, not necessarily for seconds, but let's just say you're like, you know what? I'll take a tortilla and a little piece of meat.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Like a
yeah,
little- even a
yeah,
little piece.
just
Yeah.
something like-
If it's really good,
yeah.
you can't. Sometimes,
Yeah, correct.
but that you still got to, try to maintain discipline. That's where
You know-
discipline and willpower.
You're gonna pay for it regardless if you care, but I'm just saying.
yeah.
Yeah, like that shit is fire, bro.
Yeah.
And we got Mizzle 10 up in here saying, my fiance and I went to dinner at Maury's, located in Glendale. Saying I highly recommend this place and the food is legit.
I've been looking for a place like
Maurice
that.
in Glendale, huh? All right.
Glendale got some spot.
I've never been to
Glendale.
a place
Nice.
like that.
Glendale
Really?
got a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, I've never been to one of those Benihana's places.
Yeah, it looks like a Benihana. Yeah, it's
There you go.
Benihana style.
I always wanted to go check one. I'm
You've
gonna.
never been to a Benihana?
No, dude. I don't know.
Oh, we got to
why.
do a Be Real TV night then. Come on, let's make it happen.
Yeah, like I'm
You ready?
Yeah, I've always like I don't know. I don't know.
Next week.
It never came up, and I'm just like, yeah, I always wanted to go because.
All right, we're gonna hook it up.
You
But
guys
we're not,
seeing the
listen,
volcano right
we'll,
here?
We'll
Yeah.
find another place that's better than Benihana that does the Benihana thing because you don't want to go to Benihana's. You're gonna have to run to the shitter after that.
This
They
is
throw
true.
the egg at you.
Yeah.
And you got to get the right chef also, man.
The right chef. We as a squad will go, so you could have this experience,
It's pretty cool.
Let's do it.
I seen some chefs fuck up.
like a
Big-
father-son thing with, all your uncles.
Like family thing.
Family thing. Family outing.
Real.
Family get together.
Family outing,
I
guys.
seen some chefs fuck up like the volcano. It just turned into a big ball of fire. And
I've seen people's hair get like
They get singed, huh?
people's hair gets lit on fire because sometimes it just gets.
sometimes they throw things in your mouth. The dude missed.
I'm not with all that,
We
bro.
ain't,
Like,
ain't nobody doing nothing.
like I'm just saying, man. Like, I ain't no fucking
I'ma
sea
do that.
lion. Be
I'ma
like,
do
oh,
that.
let me just throw. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
doing
Look
that.
at that.
He's
Yeah,
got his
dude.
volcano down. Look at him.
I would be like, yo, man, there's a plate right here, motherfucker. Put the little food in there and I'll
Yeah.
try it. Yeah.
Throws it in.
Like, I handle the fire.
Burn your mustache off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what if he does throw it and then it don't land in your mouth and then it burns you, bro? Like,
That's why you don't allow. I mean, are you gonna let Salt Bae feed you?
no, I'm not.
All right, then don't let the goddamn Benihana guy feed you
Yo.
neither.
That's what-
Let him
that's-
make your food.
Like, yo, don't be throwing no food over here, dude.
You want to throw that egg? Throw it in your hat. Chops. It's all good. All right.
Dude, there's a restaurant in Vegas that I think is the Salt Bay guys.
Yeah, they ain't going there.
Doesn't he live in Qatar? That's where he like.
Yeah, but he got branded restaurants
Yeah,
or
it's in-
something like that.
Yeah, it's in
Sometimes those branded deals don't really work out.
No, they don't.
Like
No.
like the chef Gordon Ramsay like deals that they have in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those restaurants are good, and I've tried all of them out there, like from him. But they were. I also tried the first two that I tried were great. 2 years after opening, and then you go and check them out now when they're on their last bits, and you're like, yo, man, the chef would come in here and fuck you guys up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went down.
Yeah, like all this. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
you guys just don't care about Chef Ramsay no more, bro. Like,
Oh, because he ain't on their ass like he was, you know.
Right.
All right.
he's not the it chef no more either.
I mean, he still kind of is, but it's it's more like he's
Yeah.
doing TV more than anything now.
Yeah.
All right, next.
He's getting paid.
He's getting paid. He's getting the bag. Chef Bagsies.
Bagsy's word.
He's doing
That's a
fucking
change his
TikToks.
name to Chef Bagsy.
he does TikToks. They're great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, with his daughter. So they're all like cringe but funny.
Oh, right on.
All right.
And shout out to Big Dog yesterday for making us some food.
Yeah.
Thank you, Big Dog. Them burgers and the hot dog was on the one, son.
True.
Nice.
Like,
Our bro Dante Ross came over yesterday and was able to experience one of these burgers.
Yes, indeed.
I feel like Bart is watching this like Mr. Burns. Just, like salty and just
It's like sock in the wall.
Needs barbecue.
punching the air.
Big shout out Dante.
Nah, he's cool.
I know, but we just like to,
We like to think, huh?
that picture of him in the suit of him taking over the barbecue game.
Oh,
That's how
yeah.
I picture him, just like just walking.
All right, next.
And we got Lori up in here saying she's going a tad bit old school today.
All right.
Ooh.
Damn. Octubre 6.
What is that? Oh, it's a cassette.
Oh, it's a sampler.
Yo,
Sampler. I think it's to Temple. No, 4.
I saw one of those.
Ooh. Yeah, so back in the day, street teams used to pass these out to get awareness on records coming out. So they would go and swipe POP, which are all the posters announcing when it's coming out, and then also give these samplers out. And they would have like maybe a minute?
Yeah.
Like a minute of the song just to give you the preview. They wouldn't give you the full song. They'd give you a preview real quick.
Hey,
Right.
some of them samplers was slamming too.
Yeah.
Like
Hell
people were satisfied with the sampler.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't need the album.
I
Just
got
like,
the sampler.
got the sampler.
And sometimes they'd put songs on there that didn't make the album.
True that.
True that.
So you would have it only on this cassette, Or
There
the
was an
CD.
exclusive on there.
I saw one of
You didn't know it was an exclusive until the album came out. Oh shit, I got an exclusive.
It's not on there.
that exact same one. I did see at the swap meet. Like, and I was just that shit was going for like $40.
Yeah, 98, dude.
Yeah, I was just like, damn, dude.
You didn't get it?
It's that funky
Nah,
Cypress Hill ish.
I didn't. I knew it was Cypress, but from the back, I was just like, cause I didn't see it. I just seen it on the wall, and I was like, oh, that's what that was.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm on.
That's yeah.
All right, next.
And we got Space High up in here saying parents bought me a graduation tattoo.
What?
Awesome.
Wait, he got it or you did?
They got it for him for his graduation.
Wow.
They probably made one of those deals. Timmy, if you graduate, we'll pay for your tattoo.
I
That's
believe
the only way you're gonna get a tattoo, Tim.
God damn it, Timmy.
I mean, his name is not Tim, but
Timothy.
I believe Space High's parents are One Happy Mama. They're always up in the chat.
What
oh, there you go. One happy mama.
Damn,
No,
that's a pretty sick tattoo.
that's a sick tat.
Awesome.
That is good work. Salute. He earned it.
Yeah, dope.
And
Cool.
congratulations for graduation.
Yeah.
Congratulations, brother.
Congratulations.
Get a job, dude.
I mean, you must.
Get a yap.
You must
Before anyone else tells you.
Yeah, before mom has to tell you,
that
get up and go get a yap.
Yeah.
that graduation thrill of joy ain't gonna last too long, bro. When you start wanting shit,
So you've graduated now. Go get a yap.
Yeah. The
All right.
keys.
And we got Randy up in here saying, shout out to my boy Jonah and his team, 2023 season champs.
All right. Congratulations to Jonah and the squad.
zoom in on that ring though.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Look
That's
at
cold.
that.
Oh, they get these baller ass rings, dude.
Yeah.
For winning, like,
He ain't going to fit that in a few years, but that's cool that he got it now.
dude, that's dope.
That's dope.
Dude, that is sick. You get that at what, like 12? That's fucking balling.
Hey, you wear it to school?
Yeah, he just like, yo, what's up, bitch? You
That's
play
awesome.
baseball?
That's awesome.
Can't see me. Just shines his ring in your
That's
face.
quite a piece
Can't
right
see
there,
me.
boys.
You
All right.
can't see me.
You jealous or what, E-Zone?
No, I didn't know that they get like rings like, like the real ball players.
I should have played baseball. All right.
And we got Big Bad John up in here from the BeReal.tv's member page asking for a little joint rating.
To the neck.
Dirty tip next.
Oh. And it's a raw tip. Ooh.
You sure it's not that
Alright.
color?
All right, there's 2 points off to that, but okay, let's get to serious.
There's 4 more points.
4 more points right there. See that deck? It looks like you took a mic cord and tried to strangle this joint right here.
Like a Dracula bite on
And
the
then you
fucking
took
neck.
the mic cord off and you strangled it so hard the imprint stood there. This is the proof that you killed this joint right here.
Those are Talon
All
marks.
right. If there was joint police, you'd be going to jail for strangulation of this joint. Now go right. You squeezed and then you flared right here.
Erotic asphyxiation.
Yeah.
Disqualified, dude.
Yeah.
The dirty tip.
A dirty tip is disqualifying.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, look, to be 1,000 with you, you have to reapply this. You got to take that dirty ass tip out and clean the tip before you submit it for a joint rating, because this gets a 0. And then the fact that it's on a raw tip,
Well.
that's a double 0.
Now, is it going to smoke?
And then you strangled this joint in a court of law. That's called murder.
Ooh.
That's 000.
Oh.
But hey, you tried, and you made do with what you had. Know what I mean? So,
Wins an uppercut.
I'll give you that. But look, next time, look, you got some foundation here. You just got to get lighter on your hands, but clean the tip for Christ's sake before you.
It's really important.
They clean the tip.
It's like doing a porno without taking a shower first.
Whoa.
Like that analogy. Pretty gross, huh? It's a gross analogy. That's what it looks like to us when we see a dirty tip. Sorry.
Look at that.
Holy shit, dude.
You get a 1 for this.
Number 1.
Might smoke good, but taste bad.
There you go. Bolton just said it best.
Well, no, if you're submitting it for a rating, you want everything clean.
Yes.
The surface clean, the tip clean, and,
showroom ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't
Damn.
be submitting
Excellent.
a dirty tip, man.
I like that, Doobie.
I just
Showroom
told you
ready,
the
baby.
analogy.
True that.
Right. Next.
And we got the Inner Realms from BeReal.tv saying got some new studio monitors for the lab.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Stepping up.
Dope.
He's also got a full jar of weed.
Nice.
Excellent.
Even better.
That looks like good weed.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Some decent, healthy nuggets there.
Oh, they look good. Look at the trichomes on the glass.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
So nice.
Looks good.
And we got a Fernando up in here from BeReal.tv, reppin' insane. Saying
What
shout out to
up?
the table.
Salute, Fernando.
Fernando, word up.
Salute.
What up, man?
Insane.
That's what's up, man. Thank you for that.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice shirt. Yeah.
And we got Jason up in here. He's saying, here's a picture. I will just leave it right here in our group. A picture of this cute rabbit. It's so friendly that it could just end up a snack to snacks.
Oh, man.
Why don't you take it in, dude?
Who's to say Snacks didn't snatch him directly after that photo?
Yeah.
Mm.
Throw them on the grill.
Dude.
The grill of the hawk.
Little Elmer Fudd action.
All right.
And next up in here, we got Mel up in here saying, when you want to roll a 10 milli, but you don't have enough weed for the roll, so you make a
Oh.
short one.
Short Millie. That's not a bad shorty, though. It looks pretty damn straight.
Yeah. Get the job done.
You just needed a little bit more weed to complete construction. But I mean, that's not bad. You do what you got.
And he's saying the cannabis rules here in Australia need to change, especially access to medical.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
It needs to be like out here recreational and medical.
Yes.
Where's he at? Australia?
Australia.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we got McLovin up in here saying this one's for C-. Went to Disneyland on Wednesday
Yeah.
and got to try the Hyperspace Mountain, which is Space Mountain with the Star Wars overlay.
Woo! That's dope. Hey, and he's one of the funniest little I forgot the name of that character, but he was in Jabba the Hutt's little pack, and he was laughing as Jabba. Yeah, you remember Doobie.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah, McLovin, right?
Yeah. Big
Nice.
shout out. Word up. Dope.
Salute.
That's one of the bigger ones that I've seen from the shoulder little things because they have
Yeah.
different characters for them and people carry them all around. And I'm like, oh, that one seems a little bit excessive.
I think that's the one on the shoulder is the size of the actual.
The actual one, yeah. I
Yeah.
think it's life size in the movie.
Yeah.
Dope.
All right.
And he's saying salute to Godfather and happy birthday to the big GF.
Happy birthday, Big GF.
Happy birthday,
Word.
GF.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Word.
Happy birthday.
Out there putting in work.
Hell yeah.
Saying he's also smoking on some insane Cushido right now.
My.
He's saying shout to Bobo for being in the Discord, smoking it up with us.
Word.
There it is.
It's not a bad choice right there. You know what I'm saying?
He's asking for a little joint rating.
Bring it. This is hard to judge, but here you strangled it too. You're a murderer. Right? You strangled this joint. It didn't do nothing to you.
Got that
You wrapped the mic cord around it, and then you brutalized it. As you go up, we could see the damage of the torso on the left side. Blunt force object called the squeeze happened from the middle all the way to the top. Yeah. The level of damage on this is a 4.
Number 4.
You squeezed too hard after the neck. You know what I'm saying? You could see it curving off to the left. And it's not even. You got to put more weed, grind up a little bit more of that nugget right there that you left right there. And as a matter of fact, your tray is dirty. You got them funky fill tips. Look, just put the tip in the tray. Don't be having the nugget
Jeez.
or the tips right there. I appreciate it, but like if you're trying to get your joint judged, you want it to stand out on its own. You don't want no distractions. And now I know why you wanted the distractions, to distract from the little fold that you got there right below the neck where the dip is.
Yeah.
This little horror show.
Damn, he said
He
horror.
needs a lot of distraction.
Wow.
Wow.
You know, so I'm gonna, I'm gonna have to backtrack on my rating and give that 2.
Number
Ouch. All right, next.
Pretty harsh today, B.
You sit there, man. You asked for that one. Come
Bad
on.
day for a joint rating.
Yeah, don't put your joint up in front of me today.
Oh man.
Bolton.
Right, Carl.
Your mom's expecting a call after this. Bolton. All right. next.
God.
Should ever just call into the show.
Yep. Set you straight.
Get your ass home.
Damn.
And we got Young Berg up in here. First pick of some Ghost Pounder. What do you guys think?
Nice. It's got a nice tone to it.
Looks like Mac.
Yeah.
He's also got some Animal Sherb Cookie.
Nice. That looks good too.
That looks like a cookie.
Looks delicious.
Come on.
Tastes just like it smells. Delicious.
I missed that original Girl Scout.
Yeah. No one really has it anymore.
I
too
wish
much.
I could smoke that shit. That shit was good.
Yeah. Just everyone did it at the same time, right? So it just over.
Yeah.
No, people are doing more exotics now, so you don't see that by itself much anymore.
Right.
But it's a dope strain. It's too bad that people are just letting it go.
And that seems to be it. But don't forget to pick up your prescription box at BeReal.tv.
Boom, bang.
When you click on this, it'll bring you right to this link where you can order the prescription box. And then here's some of the objects that'll be with it.
Awesome.
So,
Word
You
up.
got the Funko, the CD, the pin, rolling papers. You got the LAFC coin, grinder, some funky field tips.
oh yeah, that's dope.
And also you got the baseball card.
Yeah.
And also, too, don't forget about the Goober Funky that's dropping tomorrow at 4:20. It'll be Friday at 4:20, and it's coming in the Slugger and, let's see, High Roller size.
That's right. And make sure you check out the mix after this. If you're watching us from Twitch, stay locked in. People on YouTube, you can, crack it off with us on Twitch or BeReal.tv. The mix will be coming to you. We can't really do the mixes here on YouTube because, we'll get flagged for that. So we ask you to join us. If you've created a Twitch account or you're a member of BeReal.tv, come there. You know what I'm saying? Either place and enjoy the mix. All right. And again, once again, we just got our new our chat room popping off on the BeReal.tv site. So you come crack it off there too and have a conversation. All right. There it is. And what else? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, yes. On Saturday, if you're up in Bakersfield, High Hopes with Ice Cube, Cypress Hill, and many others. May 20th, it's going down. Bakersfield. Up in Baco, you going down there, C-.
Oh, yeah, Chris's hometown.
Yeah, let's do it.
I was going to say, like, you're not going? What?
Yeesh.
Should have said,
Yeah, dude. Go
That's
Kern
a
River.
must. That's a must.
yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Go see the Kern River.
Yep, DJ Quick, Sugar Free, my man Burner. See if, Baby Bash, second to none. Salute to my bros. WC's going to be up in the house. He's doing double duties. He's doing, his solo show, and he's, rocking with Cube up there.
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
It's going to be a
Two
good...
bags.
Two bags.
That's the best.
Yeah, that's his alias for that day, Two Bags. WC, a.k.a. Two Bags. I'm saying he's taking home too.
Bring it.
Yep.
The Bakersfield Blaze. You know what I'm saying? Hosted by High Hopes.
Bakerfield is nice. It's a nice place, man. It's nice out there.
Well, who says who, dude?
I've been out
It's
there.
at the Mechanics Bank Arena. Tickets are available. Go rack them up.
I don't know what kind of Bakersfield you heard about, Les.
It's nice out there. I want to.
No, it's
There's got to be
all
really
sorts.
nice parts out there.
It's really hot.
It's really hot.
Let me show you where Bakersfield.
Come on, Ezo. Bakersfield.
Yeah, Bakersfield runs in like top places you don't want to visit in California. I think it's like number 7 or number 6.
It's like one of the most dangerous.
It's just like not appealing at all. And then the crime rate ruins it because there's a lot of meth and a lot of crime going on.
Some more to that.
Yeah, and now there's organized crime. Yeah, what? Remember that podcast you saw me watching earlier, Ray? That gives you about information about crime. Yeah, I've had my fair share of like what's going on in Bakersfield. Even though I have no intention to go in there, I'm like, yo, I know what's up.
Grew up
now.
there.
So you haven't been there.
I've been there a couple times. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I've been there. So
Yeah.
like Chuck D said, don't believe the hype.
Well, no, look, there's grime everywhere, you know, and that's like a small city. It's not like a huge city, but I mean,
yeah, let's
$500,000.
But let's made it.
But you know, I could look at a mountain and be like, "Yo, this place is beautiful."
Let's
I
just
love
like
this.
it's-
So I
it's-
don't know
but I
what
mean,
your
hey,
beautiful might be.
I haven't seen like the grimy parts of Bakersfield. You know, when I've been there, it's been short, but like I ain't seen no crazy. I ain't seen crazy things happening over there. I mean, I know they do.
Mhm.
I know like anywhere else, like you go up to Lancaster, Apple Valley, there's meth heads. You go up to Bakersfield and Fresno and up towards those spots. Yeah, there's going to be a fair share of them all through California.
Everywhere.
That's just everywhere. Even down here in Southern California, Los Angeles, everywhere. That's you know, they might just be more prevalent in smaller places because you could see it. But yeah, you know, like Les said, don't believe the hype.
I like him. I like the desert. I
Ninth
like
wonder of the world,
like it.
Bakersfield.
Yeah, it's dope. Yeah.
Japan's grimy too.
What?
Japan's grimy too.
No, it's not, dude. Don't be talking shit.
You're
about
crazy.
Japan.
Doesn't this look beautiful, E-Zone? You don't want to be out here
The Kern River?
going hiking.
That
and-
river is a murderer, dude.
That's a killer river right there.
Yeah,
bro.
dude, that shit has bodies, bro.
That gets bodies every year.
In
That's
counting.
actually the side of the mountain. That's where everyone goes jogging and hiking and
That's the safe part you're saying?
yeah, that's not that might even just be a canal.
Because the other side claims lives every year.
Yeah, if you go a mile up, I think north of that on that photograph, if you go a mile north up, you run into the current.
That river's taking sacrifices.
That river takes it's taking family members.
It needs blood.
Hey, Theo died there, right?
Yeah. No, it's my cousin.
Or your cousin.
Trying to tell you, man, that river needs blood. It
Yeah.
takes it. It's a magnetic force that happens in it. Serious. You think it's crazy, but that's
Yeah.
real.
Can't you just dip your feet in the river?
You can. You can't be careless in that river is
Nope.
what it is. You could be in it, but don't be careless because it will take you.
Yeah, there's people. I mean, we used to go tubing down it. You know what I mean? And just when there was enough of water, and it would do it. And
Splash into a body.
you know what I mean? And just the thing is, there's so many rocks at the bottom of the river, is that the whirlpools. There's a tide.
Yeah,
with the
whirlpool
mood.
drags you down. You hitting them rocks at that
Yeah.
bottom.
Now it must be like at an all-time high with water levels because all the
Yeah.
rain that we
Yeah.
had. So like that shit must be like very
Crazy.
dangerous right now.
I think for the first time in a while, water appeared back in Lake Mead and Isabella.
It's a
and,
raging ass river.
Once again, fuck the water.
oh man,
I'm just
Why
saying,
water?
It's
Come on,
scary,
dude.
dude.
Eat
Yeah.
water, dude.
yeah, we just
Not
don't
scary.
fuck
Yeah,
with
in
it.
bottles.
You
We
could
need-
say like, fuck the sea, because you're afraid
Yeah.
of that. But
Yeah.
fuck
Dude,
water.
bodies of water
The
are scary,
element
dude.
itself? No.
We need that water.
You're afraid of a lake,
There's stuff in there, yeah.
Like canals.
like fish.
No, like I mean, I'm not gonna be like scared to go in the lake, but something that's moving like a river that I don't know how to swim, that's gonna take.
Yeah,
you
yeah. A
away.
river is
okay.
dangerous.
Yeah, like that's dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ocean and the river will definitely take you.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
All right.
I get it.
Is that it?
Yep.
Thank you for the submissions. Keep them coming to brealtvcontest@gmail.com and we will put them on. And now we open the doors to the Insane Asylum, the Psycho Ward, the Discord, everything. You know what I'm saying? If you got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion, let the voices be heard.
All of them.
Welcome to the insane asylum.
All right, let's do this. We got Heshrat up in here saying, Happy Thursday, everyone. I'm with my lady, so I'll just be lurking at the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
All right, lurk.
What up, Heshrat?
What up, Heshrat?
Lurk, you jerk.
Do it.
Lurk it, lurk it.
Do it.
And we got George up in here saying, B,
Yeah,
we're about to win tonight.
we're going to steal one tonight. That's right.
Positive.
They are stealing one tonight. Tonight.
You gonna watch the game, Colton?
Maybe. We'll see.
You have to, dude.
Early 5:30.
He's from Minnesota.
We still might be in the mix show by then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Put it on your phone then.
Gotta monitor the mix show on my phone.
That's the background.
Yeah, dude, it's a background.
Yeah, man. Put it on. All right.
Well, we got our boy Joe up in here saying the Mets won, and it's my 37th birthday today.
Hey.
Party 1, 2, 3.
Party 1, 2, 3.
Word up. Happy birthday. Word up, brother.
Happy birthday.
Happy
It's
birthday.
very rare when the Mets win, huh? That's what it seemed like he was implying.
I think you're correct.
Mets don't win a lot. And it's his birthday. It's like a gift. The Mets gave him a gift. Happy birthday, man. Good vibes to you.
And we got Sunzi up in here saying, are any of you hip to Australian slang?
Some of it. Not all of it, though.
Yeah. Not really.
And he's saying, it's so good to hang out with you guys in the morning for my wake and bake. No better way to start the day than by starting it with the Dr. Greenthumb show.
Well, thank you, sir. Guten Morgen.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you for being here.
And we got Goonzilla up in here saying, Bakersfield Blaze, Hill in the Field, tickets on lock, and I'm ready for Saturday.
Yeah.
Right on.
And we got Ian up in here saying, I haven't found edibles from a med dispensary that actually work. Help me out.
It's all low. It's all pretty much low THC levels because they can't give you the real blasted out ones.
10 milligrams a piece.
Yeah, you got to eat like a whole bunch of it to like, feel something. I mean, it's hard to say. You just got to do some research on different edible companies and see what they have available. Like a lot of the chocolates, they have, like some of the chocolate companies have the different milligrams that you could buy, stronger ones. But I don't know what type of edibles you like to do because it's really whatever's available.
Take RSO, dude.
Yeah, RSO, baby.
Ooh,
Take the ride.
Man, that thing, I couldn't, man, that's too much, man. You gave me the syringe, man. I did that. Bro, man, I never experienced a high like that. It was the best, but it's strong, man.
Strong.
Yeah, it needs a disclaimer, man. That's a strong, you ain't doing nothing the next day. You ain't doing nothing the next
What time did you take it?
I took it around 5.
5 p.m.?
Yeah, 5 p.m.
And it hit what time?
Dude, I'm talking like soon, like 6.
Oh, so it hit you an hour later.
Yeah, an hour later.
And then it lasted for that whole night.
All
into
night,
the
even
next day.
Even when I woke up, it was. I went back to sleep because it was that strong.
Was the capsule filled
Yeah.
all the way? Yeah, he took like a 400 milligram.
Man, bro,
Oh.
lucky I'm experienced because I was about to call 911. I was like, "Oh, why you guys laughing at me?" Nah, because man, it
I
was
know how it
strong.
is. I've been there. Trust. That's why I'm laughing.
I'm like,
You had the full ride.
It's a straight tranquilizer.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
man,
I swear
You
to
ain't-
God, yo.
word.
You take 400 milligrams? Yeah. If you take 100 or 250, it's not so bad. It's actually light.
Word.
But taking the 400 and 500, whew, yeah. You asking for it.
Man,
And he did. He got it.
I wanted to feel like I was 17 again. That was it. Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
won't do it
definitely
again,
did.
but
When
yeah,
I was 17.
yeah, man. That burned me out, man. That was good though. But yeah, man, RSO is that's rock star stuff.
It's
yeah.
no yoke, man.
No yoke.
Duty.
All right.
And we got Miss Greent Vaughn up in here saying, I listened to Tom Segura in Espanol to learn cursing.
Nice.
Yeah, he has a podcast with his mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't he got a network now that he's got other people doing podcasts on his network?
Your mom's house.
Your
Yeah.
mom's house studios.
Congratulations. I've been trying to get him over here.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny Brown has a show on that network.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I got to reach out to that guy. Both of those guys.
Yeah.
Where's Danny Brown at? Is he in LA now?
Or Detroit.
He's in Detroit.
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe.
Possibly.
Find out.
All right.
And next up in here, we got George up in here again saying, Yo, B.
Yeah.
La neta.
All right. That was better.
He's saying
All
Van or Von Ganor?
Ganar.
Ganar? Nustros?
Ganar.
Lakers? Ahora.
Nuestros Lakers ahora.
Breathe.
Ahora.
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 Yo, Nagar.
Because he's saying the age like hours, so he's going out. I love it, man. I love it. I love it. dog.
Do you remember last time I said that word? I said ahora or something like that.
Aloha. Aloha.
Holy
Aloha.
shit,
All right. Your word.
Ahora.
Ahora.
Who was?
Still needs work. I don't think you're doing the proper practicing at home that
Man.
will get you to
He's just been watching Spanish porn.
24. Yeah, he's just been watching Spanish porn.
Yeah.
Crying.
Yeah, I got the moans down.
Oh,
Just crying while he's doing it.
can't roll my R's. Yeah. All right.
Holy shit.
And we got
dude.
Sven up in here saying, Rest in peace to superstar Billy Graham.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Brian.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a legendary wrestler. Used to wrestle with the WWE and various organizations. He is, I think, one of Hulk Hogan's influences right here.
Yeah.
Because he had like the outrageous look before, Mene.
He didn't have the 24-inch python.
Well, he was kind of big.
That
He
part.
just wasn't as big as
Hulk
Hulk.
Hogan.
Yeah.
Animal.
24 inch.
Hulkamania.
Yeah, Hulkamania was going to run wild on you, brother.
Running wild.
Yeah, brother.
Oh, so good.
And we got Tall Boy up in here saying, Wanted to see Cypress at Blue Ridge Rock Festival, but it's 500 miles away from me. That festival lineup is huge. I can't find the time to go, but have 3 months to make some time, so I hope I can talk wifey into it.
Yeah. If I had the Culture Club on deck right now, I'd be spinning a certain song for you right now. But, we would get violated, so I can't.
We got Twackalak up in here just saying, Word.
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 Palabra. Or neta. I thought Bolton would get it, but he didn't do it.
Neta.
Think you're better than this guy?
I think you're better than this.
Dude.
Was it the way he said it that made you feel that?
I heard it too.
I had a little swag to it.
Oh, my
That
God.
was
Did you?
not-
Neta.
No.
Sorry.
See if you could say teta.
Data.
There you That's
No.
Don't say that.
There's
to-
no te. It's te. Te.
I can't breathe.
Day.
man.
There you go. Now put it all together.
Data.
All right. That's closer. All right. Next.
We got Uncle Phil up in here saying, I paid for all my kids' first tattoos. If anyone ever asks them about it, they can say my daddy bought me this, and they'll think about me.
All
There
right.
it is. Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
They just say that, like, yeah, it cost me, I got it for cheap. They don't mention them at all.
We got Coolo Breaker up in here saying, I missed the Rock the Bells Festival. They used to have in San Bernardino. Saw some once in a lifetime moments.
Oh, yes. Well, LL Cool J is bringing back Rock the Bells festivals. I mean, he's already done one or two, and they've been killing it. So, I mean, it's there. It's got to. I don't know when it's going to come to a town near you. I don't know where you're at, but like I know LL is doing them.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's doing them in New York.
And we got Scooby Snacks and BeReal.tv asking, does B remember playing The Drop in the Park, Seattle, 1992?
Absolutely.
Saying my first time seeing Cypress live, been hooked since, I'm 50 now.
Yeah, Pearl Jam asked us to do that gig, because we were very cool with Stone and Jeff. And so they asked us to open for them or play support. And it was nuts. There was like 40,000 people out there. And this is a festival they do, right? It was their, hometown festival and stuff. And it was a crazy ass crowd. We didn't know how they were going to react for us because we knew that was that was their show. Yeah. So most people were most likely there for them. We're just like the filler. But I'll tell you what, those Pearl Jam fans in Seattle like embraced us and they went crazy for us. It was a crazy show. Wow. I have a picture somewhere that I took with Eddie. He was wearing an army helmet for some reason.
Oh, that's a dope photo. I've seen it. It's dope.
Yeah, I don't know where it's at. It's probably in the building somewhere. I don't know. But
dope. Yeah.
It's the one and only photo that we got. We've played many festivals on the same bill. But, we didn't really talk with Eddie so much. Just sort of to himself. All right. Dope showman, though. He's one of the dopest.
Yeah.
I mean, look at his crazy ass. This is him hanging from the rafters up there because he used to climb. He used to climb things. This is probably most likely Lollapalooza. And we saw him climb the trusses and do this type of thing and swing on them. And he didn't care.
I think San Diego.
Oh, he's high up there.
He did this every night, C-.
Yeah.
This was his thing.
Damn.
And we would trip off of it because we like, this guy don't care.
Yeah, it says this one was a drop in the park.
Drop in the park.
That was drop in the park, yeah.
Dude,
we were there. We seen him do that.
Dude, that's so crazy.
We seen him do that several times. And I was just like, man, he don't care. He could like one slip and he's done.
Dude, and
hospitalized.
His security is tripping. Like, come on, man.
They're all tripping. Well, the band knows this of him, so they're just like, all right, here he goes. But like everybody else, management, agents, everybody that knows he's worth money, they're tripping.
Yep.
Get him off and how you gonna get him off? You're gonna have your security climb up after him? Hell no. Then you got 3 possibilities of liability right there.
Man.
Yeah, he was crazy. He don't do that no more, but like back at that time, shoo, nuts. All right, next.
And let's see, next up in here, we got Go Von up in here saying, good times at the game last night, bros. I listened to some on the radio here in Kansas City. Tied by Ollie Steele in the mix, yo. Did you guys go to the game last night? Had a good time?
Yes, we did.
Well, it wasn't a good time.
It was a good time, but it could have been great.
Yeah.
But the officials stole it from us. They stole the greatness.
Yes.
Yep.
Happens.
Fucking bitch ass arbitro.
God damn it!
And we got Becca Boo up in here saying some of the best punk shows were in downtown LA in the late 80s and early 90s.
In the grimiest of places.
Yep.
They threw raves down here downtown too.
And warehouses?
Yep.
And also in these buildings that used to be hotels.
Yep.
A lot of times they had floors that were vacant, and some people would just go rent out a couple floors to have like these huge parties.
Then they were doing road graves where there was no promoter. They just went in a vacant building.
Yep.
And popped it off, brought generators and knocked it down.
Yep.
No permission style, all renegade.
Yep.
Pop-up party.
Yeah, and it wasn't until the sheriffs would come bust them out because really there's no neighbors to complain.
Yep.
At that time, there was no one living downtown. There was no lofts that anybody lived at. It was all business. So, there was no one to complain about the music. A cop had to be randomly going by and hearing that and be like, what the fuck is that? And then going and checking on it and finding out that it's a rave. And they would bust it out, of course. But some folks, depending on the buildings they were in, got away with it the whole night.
I'm sure a few cops got paid off like
that too.
Bang, bang, bang. Hold that.
Officer, could you look the other way, please?
Yeah.
Is that a possibility?
Or invite them into the party. They'll love that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yup. Hey, come check it out, man.
Yeah, come on. Have a drink. We got you.
Maybe when you're off sometime, you come party with us.
You come hang out.
Always need good security.
He likes the music.
Ah, that's a good one. Always need good security.
Yeah.
Oh, hey man, whenever
You don't want to work after work.
Yeah, well,
B's good.
cops like money.
Yeah,
All right,
sure.
next.
And we got Scooby Snacks back up in here saying Drop in the Park Seattle 92 was a free show as well.
Yeah.
That's
So-
so dope.
That's why there was so many people there. I mean, you saw it. That's what it was, where he was hanging from the crowd perspective. That was it.
Dope.
Hell yeah.
That's dope.
And we got Von Dubious up in here saying the wifey and I will be at Bakersfield Blaze concert, and I'm from Shafter. He's saying
Yep.
it's 15 minutes north of Baco. Can't wait to see you guys for the second time. One
Hell
love.
yeah.
I'll live in
Shafter.
Shafter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Von Dubious.
All right, Von Doobie.
I like that.
Shafter. What up, Shafter?
Did you ever go to Shafter C-?
Yeah, there was a couple digging spots over there that we used to go hit sometimes, and sometimes there'd be like a party or something over there. We just like, all right, we know we're gonna go over to this spot in Shafter. It's cool.
Was there Shafter school?
I think the Shafter High, yeah, and then also probably in elementary.
Did you get after school at Shafter school?
Was I in Shafter after?
Yeah.
Very rarely.
And we got Terry Sucks up in here saying B.
Mm.
Yesterday you said you won't get tattoos because you're not angry anymore. How did you get rid of the anger, and do you remember when that occurred?
Probably when I started meditating, maybe. Well, no, that was definitely it. Learning how to calm it all down. Because if you don't have that and you just lament on it, it doesn't make anything better, because you're constantly in your head trying to figure out how to make this right, and you're still pissed off. There's no making it right while you're still pissed off. Just ain't gonna happen, because you keep dwelling on why you're pissed off in the first place, how you think this person did this or didn't do that for you, whatever. And vice versa. You know what I mean? You got to get over it. The only way for me to get over stuff like that was meditation and lots of weed. Now I'm not so angry.
Excellent.
And we got Lion up in here saying, Yo, B,
Yeah.
bring Green Thumbs to Michigan.
Tomorrow, dude.
We're trying. We're trying. We're close. Trying.
Awesome.
Neta.
Neta.
You say it so cringe-like, dude.
Like an evil guy.
It's the pronunciation of his T's. That's
Yeah, it's just the T's too hard.
yeah.
Got a soft T.
Neta.
Sound like a villain.
Neta.
Neta.
Sound friendly. Neta.
That's like a new service series competitor. Neta.
Neta World Peace.
And we got a blissful Kayla up in here saying Cypress Hill has really opened up my desire to wanting to learn more Spanish. I have discovered this all through cannabis, and I'm highly grateful.
All right. Well, thank you.
Weed made her want to speak Spanish?
Maybe the Spanish songs.
Oh. I was like, I need some of that looking Rosetta Stone weed.
Right?
Yeah.
Call some weed Rosetta Stone. Why you call it Rosetta Stone? It's so good. It'll make you want to learn another language to tell people it's good. And I don't know. That didn't make sense, but whatever.
That's cool.
Rosetta Stone's like, nah, fam.
Rosetta Stoned.
Stoner.
And that seems to be it.
No, that seems to be it. Word. We want to thank you for your interactions with the show. We appreciate you. But one more came in. Boom.
We got Young Berg up in here saying, if y'all set up shop in Michigan, I'm down to grow some pottery for y'all.
Oh,
It's
boy.
close enough that I could make the move.
Oh, right on.
Young Berg.
Actually, I'm going to be in Michigan doing a show, I believe, on June 10th. 6/10. We're going to be out there. Salute to my man, Trick. We're going to be up there blazing some of that, Michigan flower up there and popping off a show. DJ Lord and myself, we're going to, bring it for you. All right.
Hell yeah.
So,
They got some fire out there.
yeah, they do. They got a lot of good stuff out there, man. So, looking forward to that.
Spark in the Park.
Spark in the Park.
Oh, that's a cool name.
That's right. June 10th and 11th. I don't even know how to say that city's name. I mean, how would you,
wait, let me see that.
how would you say that city's name?
Solani.
Solani.
The YP is silent.
Ips.
Salanti.
Ypsilanti.
I would just say Solani.
Ypsilanti. Ypsilanti.
Ypsilanti.
Ypsilanti.
Ypsilanti, Michigan.
We got to ask somebody from Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Spark in the Park Music Festival, June 10th.
All right.
Salami.
Spread the word.
Awesome.
Word up. So, yes, thank you once again for all your love, energy, and support. Before you go, smash that like before you go, because y'all been like forgetting to smash that like. Smash the like. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed yet. We know some of you watch from guest accounts, but come on, be a part of the community. Get down with us. And crack the all notification bell so you can get down with the contents we be dropping, or the content we be dropping. The smoke box right now with T. Woodley is out there right now. My man Tyron Woodley is in the box. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Leave comments and all that. Yeah, it's a good one. And, the next set of boxes are coming soon. We're going to let these ones breathe. And so that way y'all can catch up. But we got some new ones popping off after those, and we'll announce when those are coming out pretty soon. So definitely check them out and live with them. All right. C Midas got shout outs.
Shout out to everyone here at the table. Shout out to the Trias crew. Shout out to Aton and Pedro. And shout out to everyone that hangs out with us here every day, every Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Tomorrow I will. Yeah, sorry I didn't do the mix this morning. But I will be on tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. for a Kitchen Sink Mix on Twitch at C-Fan4 is where you can find me, as well as all social media. And yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Cycle easy.
Yo, shout out to everybody on the check, everybody here at the table, the whole gang. Know how we doing it. Word, if you're looking for the merch, go to the psycholessshop.com. And if you want to follow me on the IG, is PsychoLessOfficial. And if you want to have a drink, it's PsychoLess Beats and Beer. And get ready for the mix right after. Bang.
Shout the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout to Ray Morning Shot Films. Shout to the Dominator. And don't forget, tomorrow at 4:20, we got the Goober Funky drop-in. It's coming in the high roller and the slugger size, so pick them up. What's up, E-Zone?
Wait, what about Doobie?
Or Doobie?
No, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Okay.
My bad. What's up, Doobie?
I'm just messing with y'all, man. Want to give a big shout out to all of you guys, man. You guys are the best, man. There's nothing like being with an incredible team on this table, man. Just thank you guys once again. Word up. Love you guys.
Yep. Salute to everybody who watched yesterday. Make sure you tune in tonight, 7 to 9, on partially on Twitch and fully on Patreon. So make sure you subscribe. There's a new vlog that went up there as well too, and there's also the pre-show that goes on 30 minutes before the show. And you guys know how crazy that gets. So make sure, like I said, subscribe on there. Also, go to the website and take advantage of the new T-shirts and new hats I just uploaded. Go to highandhungry.shop and get you some gear. And the season's coming out June 10th.
Keep an open mind. When you close off and you shut things down, you shut off chances for opportunities to grow as a person or your business or spiritual, what have you. And that's not healthy for you. Stay open. Keep an open mind and go with the flow. Doctor's orders. Swallow that.